Hey folks, Bridges here. Quick video to show you how to model the stack for the miniature train. This is going to be a quick video because I'm going to try to beat my second period to come in the door. So we're going to start by opening Fusion, creating a new part. It is important that we make a new part instead of continuing on with our previous part. So File, New Design, if you haven't already done so. Start with a sketch. We are looking at the blueprint, which is this, so you need to be going off of that. We're going to choose our sketch to be on the front, and when you're looking at your drawing, you can see that that stack is cut away. That's called a quarter section view. It would be called a cross section if it was cut in half, but we can see a quarter of it, so that's a quarter section. We're going to sketch that quarter section starting with a straight line starting at the origin. We're going to come over and then up the distance of 0.25. You can see that that does put that dimension on there. I can zoom in, and then from there we're going to continue our line up and to the right some number, and then back into the left and up a little bit more. Now make sure that you don't get a 90 degrees on here. You don't want that to lock and be a perpendicular. We don't want that, so don't let it be 90. So once we get here, we'll just finish up by coming straight across. There's the bell. I'm going to hover on my origin and then track up, and it'll know to stop when I get above that starting point. I'm going to finish by closing the shape by going straight down. Now here's a cool little trick. We're going to click on this left line. That's our axis of rotation, and we're going to change it to a center line over here in your sketch palette. Okay, just that one line. So now let's put some dimensions in here. The drawing gives us Y dimensions. It gives us this 0.25. It gives us another baseline dimension starting with the bottom going up to this widest point, and that's 1.5 inches. Okay, and then again from the baseline to the highest point is 1.75 inches. Okay, that's starting to look right. Now the rest of the dimensions here are they're cylindrical or conical, so it shows us it doesn't give us linear dimensions in the x direction, but it does give us diameters. So by making this a center line, which we did earlier, now Fusion knows that this is going to be a cylindrical or circular part. So we're going to use the dimension tool to dimension from the center line to that outside bottom edge, and it's going to give us a diameter of, and that's where we look at our drawing and see that it's 0.5. We'll repeat that again from the axis of revolution to the outermost edge, and that's going to be a distance of, looks like 1.25. And then the last one, it doesn't give us one on top, but it does give us an angular dimension. So we're going to go ahead and place a quick line in from here. Actually, you know what? We don't even have to. We can just say that the angle is between this angled line and the vertical center line. So we can put that in right there, and that is a dimension of 15 degrees. So it doesn't want to put that way up top. I can just bring that down to put it in a reasonable location. And that's it, folks. We're going to finish the sketch. We're going to revolve that sketch using not extrude. Extrude would push it in a straight line. We don't want to do that. Instead, we want to do a revolve, and there you go. There's the full 360 degrees. We can say OK. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to put that hole in it. Okay, the hole feature is right here. We're going to choose the top face as where the hole gets drilled, and we're going to drag to put this right in the center, and you can see a center dot shows up right there. Okay. The last thing is we're going to check and make sure that that's a counterbore hole, like the drawing suggests, and that is counterbore right here. And now it's as simple as putting in the counterbore dimensions. That's a diameter of 0.375 and a depth of 1. So a diameter of 0.375 and a depth of 1.5. 1.5. And then the counterbore itself is a diameter of 0.875 and a depth of 0.375. And that should do it for us, folks. For some reason, it's wanting to put my hole way deeper than it actually should be. I don't know why that is. We're going to try that once. Oh, and you need a flat bottom. There we go. So once again, I don't know why that pointed bottom was doing what it was doing, but let's re-put in that depth of 1.5 up here on the top, and that's where we want it to be. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for watching.